and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. I was almost about to say the Elder Scrolls Online, but it is not. We are in Daybreak Canyon, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, Dayspring Canyon, sorry. So we returned from hiring both Sorine Jurard and Gunmar, the two companions that Isran was interested in adding to the Dawnguard's ranks because of their services. Hold on, I have some people on. There we go. Should be fine. Some people on Discord were looking for a conversation, and well, I am not conversating while in the midst of a recording. Unless I have some people here, but then it's about the game. Usually. Or it's about nothing. But yeah, I don't go to the chats and begin talking while I'm doing a recording. I can do that afterwards. So the Dayspring Canyon has not changed all that much since last time we were here. It's still snowing, it's still cold, and it is still a good jog to Fort Dawnguard. There are rabbits in the road and deers in the fields, and everything is jolly and fine. So on the way back, let me just show you. On the way back, oops, wrong kind of map. I went from, let me just see where we were. Ranvik's Fast. So I went from Ranvik's Fast over the plains of Whiterun into Whiterun, sold some stuff, did some smithing, made some more steel arrows, made some other kind of arrows too. I think dwarven actually, because I apparently had some dwarven ingots. Then all the way along the foot of the throat of the world and cross the Ashen Wilderness. Now I actually killed a regular dragon, not the dragon roosting here, also because it's already dead, but a regular dragon, a blood dragon. Unfortunately, this has happened before, when, and I believe it's a fairly common glitch for the PlayStation 3, that dragons don't always die, and thus giving you their soul. Though they are completely lootable and completely harmless. They don't disappear, so to say. So we may have another ghost dragon appearing sometime in the future. However, I worry it's not really anything dangerous, since, well, it's already dead when it lands. Alright, let's see if there have been any improvements to... Yes, it does. It seems like it. There have been... The flags weren't here last time. The palisade wasn't either. So you have to get through the palisade first, while... Now, if they had a lot of forces, they could have people with crossbows up there firing down in this valley. It'd be like shooting fish in a barrel. This is not the greatest defense, but, well, better close it after us, just keeping up good manners. Anybody training? I believe I ran out of steel bolts a long time ago, which is why I went over to the bow. And we have no vampires in here. No, because they are it is here. And, oh, Woody, not interested in talking to you. Now, when you have, especially Sorine Jurard, when you have her and in part also Gunmar as part of the Fort Dawnguard base, you can begin to craft and sell items here, as Sorine Jurard serves as a merchant and Gunmar serves as a smith, also having some gold to him. And now he should also have established a forge. You'll remember last time that there only was a table with some steel bolts and a crossbow, and a smelter, but no workbench, no grindstone, and definitely no forge or anvil. Say what? Guys? Why? Hold on, I'm not inflicted or anything, right? What's going on?
Got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful. So, welcome to Fort Dawnguard.
Oh!
I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Sorine, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you.
Oh.
Let's go have a little chat, shall we?
Oh. Well, if you could lower the gates, sure. I'm not inflicted, am I? Hold on. Let's just check. Nope. I'm all good. So, you gonna open up because... Alright. Well, if you're not gonna open... What do we got? Ooh, a Dawnguard helmet. Well, sure. I was intending on going for a full Dawnguard set anyway, so... could you mind lowering the gates? Please? Okay, I'll try leaving and come back. Actually, we can also see how we look with a Dawnguard helmet on our heads. And then we can enter again to see if that have fixed the problem. I don't know why it closed down like that. That have never happened before. Now, I could of course have gone into... Alright, so out into the sunlight. Looks pleasant. Alright. Apparel and Dawnguard helmet. Oh! There we go. Ooh! Well, it looks a little large, but at least it doesn't mess up my whiskers. So, and my ears are also kept in nicely in it. So I just gotta upgrade it. Alright. Well, I think that was the cue that we needed. Meanwhile, I will eat some of my remaining Christmas biscuits along with my coffee. That's good. Much better. So I'm guessing if this is in tone with the rest of Dawnguard equipment, I need to find a steel ingot, if I don't have one already, but I don't think I do, seeing as I made bolts and arrows of, well, only bolts, only arrows. I can't make bolts yet, but I should be able to as soon as I talk to Sorine Jurard. However, would you kindly stop interfering? So as you can see, somebody has to teach that dog manners, but it ain't gonna be me. So, as you may have noticed, a lot of loot in Fort Dawnguard have not only respawned but also been improved. Where before you could only find the Dawnguard weapons and the Dawnguard boots and shield, you can now also find helmets and probably also other pieces of armor in the Dawnguard set. Now the Dawnguard set isn't, both the light and the heavy version aren't exactly the greatest set of armors, but, well, it gives me a challenge to stay alive, and it sort of fits with this story, so that we remind ourselves what we're doing. Alright, there's no more loot up here. Specifically boats. Yes! Haha! Banished Daedra. Let's see here. Potatoes. Oh. Sure, I can probably use those for some. Apple. Oh, is that a skill book? No, the last Diagonian made. Ugh. Dawnguard gauntlets. And another helmet. Well, we don't have 2 heads, so let's stick with 1 helmet for the time being. Oh. Right, let's equip the gauntlets then. Apparel. Dawnguard gauntlets. So we are only in need of the Dawnguard armor. Seeing how I've gone with my other sets, I think we shall go for the heavy version. If we can find it, of course. If not, we'll go with the light version. I'm not sure if you can find the helmets, gauntlets and boots or shield in light versions, but I know that you can get the main armor in a light and a heavy version. We shall see to it. So obviously we need to inspect Fort Dawnguard once more, and I will do that before talking to Isran and the vampire who is suddenly looking for us. Now I have it on good suspicion that it might be Sirana. And the dogs are still going at it. Okay. Yes. Oh, so now I can hire them. Oh, and they've been armored up. Brand and Skirling. Cute dogs. Alright, now if I'm not mistaken, Deadrop Vault, we've cleared that out. Though it might have, like with other things here, it might have regenerated its loot. Or it might not, but I think Deadrop Falls and other caves are a bit too much of a distraction, even for me. And that says something. I can hear the clanging of a forge, or rather, the clanging of an armorer's workbench. Have I been up here? This just leads up to the... No, it leads further up. Ooh. Oh, that's Isran. I don't want to talk to Isran right now. Nothing personal. But I want to make sure I obtain loot first. Then I can always... This isn't where I came from, is it? Well, we shall see. It's easy to get lost. So, at the time of this recording, it is now 2019. So I hope everyone had a happy Christmas or happy holidays, depending on what you celebrate, and a happy new year. Personally, it was pretty grand. This does not look like the place we were before, because there are armor racks on both sides. Well, weapon racks on both sides, not armor racks. A Talos mistake and a Talos amulet. Okay, not what I was looking for. How about some bolts? Do you have some bolts? Or maybe some armor? I mean, I have the axe, I have the hammer, I have a crossbow. Alright, well, nothing here. At least, nothing of interest. Okay, so maybe we should go see Gunmar and Sorine Jurard. Maybe they, first off, they both serve as merchants. I don't know if I have some stuff to sell, but maybe I have some stuff to buy. I can always use some more arrows, and they don't weigh anything, so... Yes, I think that sounds like an excellent plan. So that is the opposite way, and Isran is somewhat above us. Okay, good. It's good to get a hand on where things are. Oh, anyone in here? Ooh, hello. Hello. Aha. Fine boots. Let's see what... Oh. They are all the light version. Well, then we shall find the light version of the body armor then, if possible. I mean, if we get the heavy one, and that's the only one available, I will take it. Dawnguard boots, Dawnguard boots. Iron helmet, Iron dagger, Dawnguard war axe. Nope. Ooh. And a cot for sleeping. Hear the clanking of a... Ooh. Another Dawnguard boots, iron sword. Dawnguard gauntlet, Dawnguard helmet. Ha! Oh, we got a whole party collected here. Let's see, we got Egmar, Durak, and Selen. Well, these guys were here before. No, I don't want to talk to you. We're definitely going in the right direction. Now, I could just head straight in there and go for whatever... Oh, there was gold on that table before. Damn it. Not that I am in short of gold, but, you know. Does this lead up to Isran? No. Dayspring Canyon. Items can be stored safely in any containers in your own home. But items kept in any other containers may not be there later when you go to retrieve them. That's basically because that loot respawns, which means that it also overwrites whatever was in there before, even if it's something you placed there. That just means you have to be aware of where you stash your stuff. And where you stuff your stash. That works both ways around. Ah! This looks more promising. Let's go along the wall, and there doesn't seem to be anything back here. Nope. Alright. So, the outside bit of Fort Dawnguard isn't particularly large. Large enough to feel some small counter-siege mechanics like a mangonel or maybe even a ballista. But obviously it will provide very good cover for a crossbow archer up here. Oh! A silver ring. Sure, I can toss that in the face of... Didn't expect to find arrows up here, but... Well, I expected bolts, not arrows. That's where I had the shield. Ooh, let's see. I don't think there is anything... No. I don't have any steel ingots. Okay. So we need to obtain that somehow. Now, I believe I got rid of all of my ores back in Whiterun. So there shouldn't... meat. Alright, not interesting. What I want is... Ooh! Not that. Damn it. Can't you people just leave some bolts lying about? Carrots. Well, I suppose if you're skilled enough, you could shape a carrot into the shape of a bolt with fire it off. Unless you're hunting water rabbits, I don't think that's going to be much effective though. Okay, back inside we go, so we don't freeze our tail off. I kind of like the design of the helmet. It looks a bit, what would that be? That would be 1100 Normandy? Something like that. Anyway, I like the design of the helmet. Now we haven't seen, except for on other people, we haven't seen the Dawnguard armor on ourselves. Now it is, and it would be it is kind of rude to stand and looking people's clothing after like that, unless you're in a tailoring shop. And this is a fort, so that kind of behavior is probably frowned upon. Would be my guess. I haven't tried, but that would seem like it would be like playing with fire. And well, I know one thing, and that is that fur and fire don't go well together. At least not very close. Okay, let's get our bearings straight once more. Hey, ooh, this is probably looted, but yeah, it is. I suppose I could drag that out and sell it if I was desperate. But oh, hello. Oh, you're just Eggmar. Well, no offense, but you are of no use to me. What? I also raised both my enchanting skill and alchemy skill quite a bit off camera. I did that all in Whiterun. No stocked. Alright, let's go down here. See if there are more boats for me to... What? Oh, they did mention something about trolls. Well, they definitely aren't pretty. I'll give them that. And they don't sound friendly. Well, I suppose they are not meant to sound friendly if they are to fight vampires. So, here we have Sorine Jurard. Not what I expected. Oh, iron ingot. We could take these. We could also take these. Hey, I suppose I can find some use for it eventually. Now let's go down to the smelter and see if we have anything ore-like that can be melted. Corundum ingot. No. Iron ingot. Oh, that means that we can make steel. Good. We can make 3. So let's see. That's 1 for the helmet, 1 for the gauntlets, and I believe the boots are upgraded. So, well, we can have 1 in spare then.
Well, this isn't exactly this, is it? Still, it's sturdy, secure, and seems defensible. I suppose I'd rather be here than most other places in Skyrim. If Isran needs me, it must be pretty bad. I wonder what we're up against here.
Have you even been paying attention? Can you teach me how to make a crossbow?
A basic one, of course. That is, assuming you know anything about steelsmithing. It's pretty simple. Talk to Gunmar if you need materials.
What can I do to help?
I want to add some punch to our crossbow capabilities. I've done all I can on my own. I need a little inspiration.
Retrieve the enhanced crossbow schematic from Fort Fellhammer.
I take them apart, poke
That's
them in
not
the guts,
particularly a place where you would expect to find blueprints, but...
results. But as luck would have it, I've tracked down the location of some actual Dwemer diagram drawings. So, if you'd be a dear and collect those plans for me?
Yeah, I get it. What have you got for sale?
It's not easy to get supplies way out here, but I'm managing.
Okay, let's see. Weapons. We want to buy all your... Yes! Apparel... okay. Cure disease... well, that could be useful. Okay, books. Sunfire. That's a new spell, so sure, I'll take it. Miscellaneous. What have you got? So you got no... Okay, let me see what I can sell to you. I can sell one of these. What do we... Cane is root. Nope. Charm necklace. Nope. That could always come in handy. Crossbow, legendary. Nope, definitely don't want to sell that. Don't want to sell any of my other stuff either. Maybe some of the... Fall my ear. Flawless root diamond. I don't need one of those. Frost medium, frost salt, frostbite venom. Yeah, well, Oh, I can sell... Nope, I can't sell that. Damn it. Hackraven claw. Nope, I need that. Well, I don't, but... Lockpicks. No. Oh, can sell that. It weighs a lot and it's fairly valuable. Not a bad thing to get rid of. Autos, when did I pick that up? I usually just eat them. Oh well. I have 16 cure disease potions. That should suffice for the time being. Potion of regeneration, that's good. Resist poison. I don't really need that. Well, we can sell it if we have nothing else to sell. Ring of Major Stamina. Nope, too valuable, at least for the time being. And we can sell this, and we can sell that, and Soul Gem Fragment, that we don't want to sell that back. Steel Bolt, Steel Ingots, Virulent Fear. Poisons are always fun because they can add a bit of spice to your attacks, so to say. What was it we wanted to sell? It was... resist poison, and yes, let's sell this one as well. I'm not gonna use these, but I can only sell one of these before she doesn't have any more. Alright, Gunmar!
Here we are. It begins again. I fear for what is to come.
Oh, so you can buy an armored troll. That's a follower, and I'm not really interested in obtaining a follower. What can I do to help?
Sorine needs help with her project to improve our crossbows. And if that doesn't interest you, speak with Isran. He has something for you.
Okay, what have you got for sale?
Isran had a surprising stockpile of weapons and armor. Take a look.
Alright, Gunmar. Charcoal. Okay. So these are the light full helmet. Oh, so that's the heavy version. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. The heavy version, what is that different? I don't see much of a difference between... Oh, so there is a heavy gauntlet too. Is there a light version of the shield? Maybe? We can buy these. And we can buy these. We can buy these. Ooh, that could be nice. Leather strips. Orcish arrows, we can buy those. Quicksilver ingot. Oh, we can have some pretty nice stuff from this. Arrows, yeah. Ooh, nice bolts. That's good. That's good. That's real good. Okay. What should we get? Should we get the heavy armor? So our current set is anything but the shield is light. Maybe we should actually go for a full set of light armor and obtain the... I believe we have a pretty decent level in light armor. What's the difference in armor? 84... 98. Oh, that's because my level in light armor is better. It's higher than my... 25% less damage from vampire attacks and drain life spells while wearing a complete set of Dawnguard armor. So there is actually an added bonus. Heavy gauntlets. Are there heavy boots as well? That's kind of what I'm interested in here. I don't see any. Oh, so the light armored version does also come with this bonus. Okay. So our current set is light on head gauntlets, boots. And that's it. The main armor is actually heavy. Should I go for a full light set? And you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's take the red one. All right. Do you happen to have any? No, I've already bought that. Steel ingot. I can probably. You know what? Let's just see how. All right. Let's before we go in and start. Ah, that looks pretty cool. I like it. All right, so let's armor's workbench. Want to improve that. Want to improve that, and we want to improve that. So let's see, Dawnguard. I have a full set, yeah. So I should get 25% less damage from vampire attacks. All right, that should be good. Can we make? Let's see if I can make steel. Ah, so now I can make a crossbows myself and bolts. So that was what I was waiting for. So from now on, at any point, at any place, or any point, I can make my own bolts. Granted, if I have some. If I have enough firewood, that's what I need, yeah. Alright, I think we've stalled enough. Let's speak with Isran and see if Serana is willing to talk. Okay, so Isran is up above. Where was the staircase again? I keep forgetting and it's quite annoying. Is it here? I believe it is. Yes! It's kind of weird seeing yourself in a non-bulky version. Alright, I'll follow you. Maybe we should, just for the sake of how it looks. Does that... Oh, no, that did not equip my shield. Well, we kind of want that. Whoop. And then we want steel boats. Not that we have them again. Ah, figured.
This vampire showed up while you were away.
Okay.
I'm guessing it's the one you found in Dim Hollow Crypt. Says it's got something really important to say to you. So let's hear it.
Oh, hi, hello, Serana. How are you?
You probably weren't expecting to see me again.
What are you doing here?
I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please just listen, before your friend here loses his patience. Well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me.
What about you? That seems like the most kindest thing to go for first.
The reason I was down there, and why I had the Elder Scroll.
One thing takes the other.
It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it.
Yeah, let's keep it, social. What do you mean lost himself?
He just became absorbed. Obsessed. He was kind of sick, actually. The prophecy said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. For someone who fancied himself as vampire royalty, that's pretty seductive. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll.
So, what you're saying is that it's basically a bad thing that we found you. Oops. What does all this have to do with the Dawnguard? Yeah, let's go for the I'm a friend of Serana. You took a big risk in coming here.
I did. But something about you makes me think I can trust you. I hope I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
So, what do you make of that?
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now?
Set your hatred aside and try to see the larger picture, Isran.
Set my hatred aside? Not a chance. It's what keeps me strong.
You don't trust it? Fine, trust me. I believe you.
You better know what you're doing. It can stay for now, but if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible.
Yeah.
Got it. You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry.
Well, aren't these two just lovely?
So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it.
Who can?
Well, the Moth Priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your Moth Priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place.
Where would a Moth Priest actually go? That's actually a really good question.
Well, back before you know, the College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
Oh. Well, I could give her my gear. But I think that's a little risky. No, let's just... Oh, well, we needed to learn that spell. So this is a bit of a non-action episode, but they happen, and they're part of it all. Now I could just skip ahead and record all the action and not care about all the stuff that goes on in the backgrounds, but I would not do that. That's not my way of playing, and, well, Sunfire. Cool. Okay, our inventory is still looking kind of good, but we definitely... okay, we definitely need to, wait. Did I enchant some of my dragon scale? Nope. How about my bolts? Wait. Oh, yes, I stored them in, Whiterun, yeah. Okay. So, taking a look at the map, let's see. So, we got a quest for Sorine Jurard to go to Fort Fellhammer. Oh, you can actually see Vardenfell over here. Huh. Well, we're getting lost there in Morrowind currently. Alright, so Fort Fellhammer is... Driftshade Refuge... Fort Fellhammer. Huh. Now there are obviously plenty of inns and cart drivers along the way. I mean, the closest one would obviously be at the Riften Stables. But I kind of like the idea of going to Winterhold once again and seeing how the mages react to the news of a Moth Priest being here. But of course, so first we'll swing around this way through here, Fort Fellhammer, and then go to the college afterwards. That should be a fairly... that can be handled in one episode. So, let's see. Obviously, we need... Have I not cleared that? I have not cleared Silverdrift Lair. Let's see if there's anything else along the way. Darkwater Crossing, there's a camp. Eldergleam Sanctuary. Ooh, no. Mistwatch, cleared. Dawnguard Cave, cleared. Riverside check, cleared. That was just a Gallows Rock. That's a companion's quest. Valtheim Towers cleared. Abandoned Prison cleared. Fordamul have been cleared. Mormonscar cleared. It's getting harder to find things. Lost Knife Hideout cleared. That's a long time ago. Darkwater Pass and Snaplake Cave. So if I go Snaplake Cave, then Silverdrift Lair, then Fort Fellhammer, and then the college. I think that's a decent way of exploring. Right. Let's head out and we will just... should probably get my crossbow on now that we actually have some ammunition for it once again. And it is of course legendary. Whee! This is a mistake. Ow. That's not the way out. Where's the way out? Nope. There we go. Always getting lost in this Dayspring Canyon. Alright. At the center of the Gunmar province of Morrowind lies the Red Mountain, the largest volcano in all of Tamriel. It would be bad if that thing suddenly decided to erupt now, wouldn't it? Varamina is the Daedic prince of dreams, nightmares, and evil omens. Yeah, no thank you. No. Ooh, there's also a quest for that in, up near Dawnstar. Dwarven ruins are dangerous to explore because of... Son of a bitch! Alright. Out on the road we go. Where do we stop? Nobody know. Now, I believe there actually is a... When did you get killed? Well, apparently I have looted you already. So I believe there is a cave up here. Mossy Glen Cave. Well, we can explore that some other time when we return to Fort Dawnguard. Now is not the time. Now we are headed out into Skyrim once again and... Well, to quest as we have quested before. Whoop. Ooh. What are you shooting at? A tree? Ooh. Ooh. I mean, I don't need the bolts, but it's always nice to have a little extra. Okay. We haven't seen vampires in a long time. Well, except Serana, but we haven't seen hostile vampires in a long time. It's probably a better phrasing. And now that we have a full set of Dawnguard, well... Oh. Are you a vampire? You definitely look like one. Vampire Scout, I knew it. Gotta get my counter up and running again then. Alright, well a scout usually don't act alone. Unless they're homicidal, or suicidal even. Elixir of lockpicking. Sure. I'll take those back. Oh. I see you. Alright. Well, our sneak is pretty much as high as it can get right now, so... Ooh. Would you mind? Whoop. Oh, in the...
Who's there?
Something. Woo! Ha. Oh, and a bit of gold. Why did you steal one of my bolts? That wasn't nice. Alright. So about 2 vampire scouts. That's the first 2 vampires I've killed in about 5 or 6 episodes or so. Well, I was about to get rusty. Couldn't have that happening now, could we? Oh, you're not a vampire. But I also have no interest in killing you, so... You're running into a dead end, mate. Alright. I will wait with cutting up the episode because there is a chance that a group of vampires is right outside of Dayspring Canyon. Which means that I will have to take them down as I leave. The Vampire Lord uses melee attacks when he is walking and magic attacks when he is floating. Use the sneak button to switch from one to the other. Most friends and hirelings that are following you can be ordered to interact with the world. They can unlock doors, pick up objects, go to a specific location, or attack enemies. A magic wall spell creates a barrier that hurts anything that moves through it. We usually only get 3, but, well... No. Alright, any red dots?
Where did you come from?
I knew it! Bah!
Is that your best motto?
That's enough out of you. Oh, there's still one more about. Alright. Come on out and I'll shoot you in the face. I promise. Oh. Wait. Maik. Well, he's a character that can't die. Alright, let's see how many did die. So we have an ash pile here. Please don't tell me you resurrected them. So that's 1. 2. Ooh. And 3. How many vampires? 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, Maik, let's try and calm him down. I do believe I have some spells for that. I think my shout might have hit him. Unintentionally, but that happens. Alteration? No. Illusion. Calm. Let's see if this will work. Whoop. Too powerful for calm. Oh. What have we got? Courage? No. Fury. Rally. Sure. Alright, well, we don't gain anything from fighting Maik, and I don't think... Alright, so there were 3 vampires there. Nice roll. Right. Oh, I believe I contacted Vampire Sickness, didn't I? Hold on. I did! Progresses to vampirism. No, thank you! Good thing I bought these extra cure disease. Alright. So as soon as we've gotten away from Maik, we should probably get back to... Nope. Right. So in the next episode, I will meet you inside of... Where was it? It was over Snap Lake Cave. So, until then, take care.